Okay,
So
wait.
it's,
So tell me what you were just saying about the 1,000 people.
I was just saying, but anyway, first I was just loving how it's Monday and it's you and I. We're like, I love our consistency, number one. Number one. So to us, girl, okay, fine. I heard this guy was saying today that, people make New Year's resolutions every single, New Year's. He's like, think of it this way. You start a race, there's 1,000 people, on the race. All you need to do is to stay on the race for 1,000 days. However, every single day, this is what the statistics say. 100 people will drop off that race consistently every single day. But what I loved is that he was like, just picture this in your mind, right? You're on this race, and every day you look behind, there's 100 people left behind. How does that motivate you somehow, to stay on
Yes.
the race? Heck yes. So we've been on the race, you and I. I love this. I love this. And I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna do that. Imagine every day you wake up. People have goals and dreams and things they want to achieve, but every day 100 people just give up. And it's so easy to give up because, like we have life. Life is gonna life. We're busy. There's family, there's events, there's the summer, there's, nephews and nieces dropping unexpectedly. You know what I mean? But we're here. So I'm proud of us.
Oh, I'm proud of us too. Yeah, I was thinking about this over the weekend too, just thinking about Netflix. And that's one that's one streaming service. I have multiple streaming services. I could watch TV for the rest of my life. Like the distractions will always be there, and now more than ever. This, I can learn anything. I can go back on YouTube and I can stay in research mode for years and years and years again, telling myself that I'm working, but guess what? Been there, done that. Like you have to kind of force yourself and make a firm decision that this is who I am now. Like I
Yeah.
really liked what you and I were talking about earlier today of decide that from now on you won't miss your own deadlines. Like
Mm,
today.
that's
That's a
it.
decision that you and I can both make today that doesn't require any money. It's just a firm decision that when I say go, we go.
Go. And like, yeah, I feel the same. Like I've been excited, but it's been helpful to have people like you, like community, other friends that I check in with. It's so key because like I've never been on a course on the race of that 1,000 people race and stayed on it for that long so far. Obviously, the race has not been won. We haven't won per se. And another thing you said about that is that you never actually win. Once you reach that goal, you got to stay in the race because you got to be a student forever. Because if you're going to be, your ego's going to take over. You think you're going to know everything after. No, you're not going to know. So it's like, we're not going to, there's nothing to win. I think the winning maybe is like in what we're doing is like,
Yes,
this is
we're
showing
winning.
up. Exactly. Showing up every single day we're winning. We are
Yeah.
winning. That's it, man. Take that. That's the that's the good thing.
It's
Anyway.
it's also I sometimes I really struggle with the words like discipline and habit. I know that they're important, and of course like I understand why they're important. But
Mhm.
sometimes for me, thinking of all of this as like I'm practicing showing up for myself. Like it is a practice. Same thing with the yoga practice, meditation practice. I'm practicing discipline. I don't feel like a disciplined person yet. And frankly, I don't like I want discipline in the right areas, but I don't want to be known for like this disciplined person, even if that is the case. But I
Mm,
can practice discipline, I can practice routine, I can practice rituals because those will make me a disciplined person. It's just
so,
practice feels less intimidating. Like practice showing up to a meeting you said yes to,
mm,
practice hitting a deadline when the stakes aren't that high, so that
Exactly.
when they are high, you're the type of person that meets your deadlines.
So important. And like not, like we always promise things to ourselves. Like for me, of obviously, the gym, let's say, good example. Like you start, I'm gonna go to the gym, Monday, Wednesday, whatever. And how easy it is to skip on those commitments because it's just to yourself. But that practice is super key, super important. And like it's so important to have those commitments to yourself first. And that's
Hmm.
when, like, if I can commit to myself and stick to those commitments, like we're doing great things out here. Like we're onto something. And then, committing to your, business goals or what it is you want to achieve becomes easier.
Hmm. Yeah. And
Let's,
getting content now while we're building. This is like a whole separate topic, but when we're in practice mode, when we're building, when we're showing up just for ourselves, when nobody else is watching, you might be accountable to somebody like I'm accountable to you, you're accountable to me, but really nobody's watching. If I'm filming some things, just behind the scenes, little iPhone here, set up little iPhone there, literally I'm just typing.
Mhm.
Guess what? When we make it, that footage for our future documentary or whatever is
Exactly.
like people are invested in somebody who goes from rags to riches or like builds it the real way. And so not just building it, but documenting it
That's it.
will
And
help.
exactly. And like hopefully people are inspired, obviously, by this. Because that's, I think both of us, that's what we want. We want to help. We truly want to help. Like a lot of times, a lot of days, I get up and I think, like, okay, yeah, I do want to make money. Obviously, this is, I want my own business. I want to work for myself. There's so many layers to why I want what I want, but I do truly want to help people. Like when you look at, people are like not desperate, but like they're sad,
That's desperate,
Yeah, yeah,
stressed. Like,
they need, and like they also don't have others or someone to kind of rely on to kind of help them hold their hands, you know, do a seminar with and like help them figure out things, and so they feel lost. And so I want
mhm.
to help. And yeah, I love when I turn around, like people kind of say, yeah, keep going, it's nice. But is I haven't, done this by myself. I've had Aubrey Curiosity over here. You have been helping. No, for real. Every week. Yeah, I love it. And thank you. Thank you for that. I'm very grateful. But I think it's so instrumental. So here we
Yeah, the
are.
world needs us, dude. The world needs us because, of course, like there are like Tony Robbins, perfect
Mm,
example, amazing person. Regardless of what you think of him, he is an icon of a self-help person. And but he is so much further ahead than most entrepreneurs. I find it sometimes difficult to take what he says seriously when it
mm,
comes to business because I just feel like we're just starting out. He's so far ahead. You need mentors. You and I talk about this all the time, but like you need mentors who are a little bit further ahead than you to kind of walk you through the process. And I feel like that's where we are now because we've learned a lot. We use AI every day
absolutely.
and can be a sort of a bridge between like how to get there because some of the like big self-help rock stars are just not relatable like at all anymore.
Exactly. They're on a different level, which is fine. And they're still inspiring. It's fine.
Hmm.
Yeah, we're here to help, the next generation, the next us. I want, yeah, I'm here for all the things and all the peoples. But yeah, that's great. So, do we talk about AI or do we talk about what we're going to be accomplishing this week?
Um,
What you got on your plate? And I love this is real-time
this is
conversations.
perfect. This is perfect. This is like even better, actually. Um, I so last week did some significant work around this brand, Curiosity Curator, and defining what does that mean? Who do I want to help? How do I want to help them? And frankly, it's been the challenge of my life to explain why curiosity is important and why it's worth investing money in. It's hard. It's hard to explain that.
Yes, I'm curious. Can you tell me a little bit more? Like without, I don't know how much you want to say, but like, what did you get out of that session? Like, how
Yeah.
is you in a new direction, or is it new? Is it just refined?
Yeah.
Let
So I would say the direction now is more simplified. So it the reason that I want to help people reconnect with their curiosity and the reason why it's so important is yes, finding magic in the ordinary is a magical thing. I talk about that on TikTok all the time. It is also a tool of courage. So we all have these seasons in our life where we're in transition. It could be you got laid off, it could be you're getting divorced, could be you're moving, whatever it is, planned or unplanned changes. Curiosity is the tool that can help you navigate the fog of the unknown without fear. And not that we're getting rid of fear, not that we're escaping from fear, because we can't do that, but using curiosity as a way to have both the hope of the future and the fear of the unknown exist in one place. And so, curiosity is also a tool that's inside of all of us. It's not a new skill like learning how to manage money well. It's natural, it's innate. It's just covered up by a bunch of shit, excuse my French, but a bunch of shit that we don't need. So it's quiet and it I want to bring that to the forefront. So that process of using curiosity as a tool to mitigate fear will look different for every single person depending on their situation. Um, and I don't know what I don't know yet. Like it could be, and I could see a world where I'm reaching out to people to initially work with me at a discounted rate, maybe for a shorter amount of time. I know that I need to get paid something, and I think this is something a lot of women struggle with is like asking for what we're worth. But this is new for me, and so I know that in these coaching sessions, a lot of data will come out of that I can use, track it in AI, track the learnings in AI. I don't need to manually track those. AI can do all of that for me. And then just see where the patterns are. Oh, my earring just fell. And then just see where the patterns are. So yeah, that's kind of where the focus is now. And really what I'm trying to show people is that your life can be like a work of art. You don't need to be a creative person for that to be the case. But reconnecting with these softer qualities like joy, curiosity, wonder is more important than we give those things credit for.
I absolutely love it. Yeah.
Ah.
Congrats.
So what I need to do this week is I have my initial coaching offer to launch. Like I need to make all these things real. I need to figure out what goes on my homepage versus a landing page. All of those. I'm using AI to help me with all of this. By the way, training my own custom GPT to be able to write this stuff for me and sound like me. Um, Recording voice memos of how I speak and then giving it to AI so that when it responds in the copy, it sounds like an email that I wrote. Um, so
Talk
yeah,
about
that's the focus of this week is how to make these things real.
so
I'll keep you
crazy.
posted on how it's going.
Talk about like technology, like it's just moving fast. I never thought of doing that actually. Speaking to it so it knows exactly how it's true. I'm French. I structure my phrases one way. And like if you you give it your own way of speaking.
Yeah,
Genius.
yeah, yeah. What about you? So what's on your mind? What's on your plate for this week?
Let us be real. Let us be real. I said last week that I was going to film my 10th video. Then I attempted to film and I didn't like so I trashed it. And it's been my story. And I'm like, we cannot spend any more time on just doing the thing. So I need to like really just do that thing. I will keep you posted, but again, it's my focus again this week. I gotta give my 10th recording another attempt.
That is a lot of YouTube videos. Can I just say, like, we got to take a second. It is. It is. It is. It's a lot. And it's long form content. And the topics that you're talking about are not light topics.
Thank you. Thank you. Yes, they're not light, but they're what I'm geeking on. And I apologize. My nieces and nephews are in the background. If you can hear them, I'm so sorry. But
Leave it. We love them. It's better.
yeah, so I talk about neuroscience and for now, anyway, because again, it's all about the brain and how we can help each other when we understand the mechanism of the thing. But it's because I love this topic and I am trying to figure out myself. That's the whole thing. And I think so far, I really like that I'm trying to help myself first and then to kind of help others by figuring out certain methods or, maybe there's a cool process that I'm coming up with. Come here to a theater and you, but like whatever. Maybe but yeah, that's the thing. And then let's talk about Hormozi, you know, extraordinaire weekend. I mean, what a thing to be kind of part of something like that. It was quite amazing. Like the fact that he made history, Guinness World. I don't have all the facts. I'm very tired, but it was really good. And I just need to sit this week and just figure out my community. I think he did make a very, very nice offer for people to be able to open their school communities. And since this is something I've been saying all along, and furthermore, I've been saying that September is the date. So there's no better time. I'm going to be fully immersing myself in that research this week. And if it's not like September 1st, sorry, the kids
Yeah,
are kidding.
no.
Yeah, I my community is gonna be open. So it is what it is. And I think I'm going to go in it full unprepared. How about that? And I think I
Perfect.
can unprepared. And like whoever joins is gonna be fun. We're gonna have a good time and we're gonna figure it out together. Like, whatever people want to talk about. Like it simply exactly what you said, actually. As you get, clients, you guys figure out together what curiosity means and everything else. Very similarly, I want to kind of do that. And, and these core people, the few people that join at first are going to be the ones helping me shape the program, let's just say, pave the way, right? And we're just gonna, that's it. Because I'm truly here to help people. And like it's gonna happen. And Aubrey, I'm taking you with me, by the way.
Oh, ditto, ditto. Same. We're two for one package deal.
You're going to be leading some key, things, teaching the
I love
community.
it.
Yeah. Because, yeah, curiosity is absolutely. There's something that I heard about curiosity that I wish I had saved, but it's exactly what you said. It is something that we're born with. So if we were born with it and then it gets tamed down, I think it's like this is how it is in my head, right? You see a little baby or a kid, mommy, why is the sky blue? That's curiosity. Mommy, why is the zebra, whatever? Why this? Why that? And what happens? The parents inevitably will be like, can you stop asking questions? Like too many questions, right? Or it's not, maybe a time and place for the questions. And so every time we're told to stop asking questions, and then we go to school and we learn about all the things, and like it's like we don't have time, our brain doesn't, to wonder about things. And so I love what you said about that. And I'm so looking forward to taking
Oh,
all your classes and webinars and everything else. But yeah, you're definitely onto something. So I'm excited for both of us. And it's awesome.
yeah, it is awesome. And I love that we're doing these recordings just to keep it real because some weeks will be easier than others. We all have life going on. And so it's not about waiting for when life calms down to start the business. It's how do I build this business working around my life and making time for it.
Being intentional, right? Like this is we totally did not plan this one, but I have a feeling about
It's
this.
even better. Watch, it
Yeah,
gets the most views
uh,
because that's always how it is.
exactly, right? Like Murphy's Law. But yeah, no, I mean, we just happened to be here. We were meeting anyway, and then we just, okay, let's press record. So it's gonna be great. But yeah, I'm very excited. So I love to look at the calendar every time I mean, I'm gonna say the date. But timelines are advancing, let's just say, in my book. I'm sure in your book as well, you know. And so I think I'm using the last 2 weeks of this month, let's just say, to really focus whatever I need to do. I might have to take personal time off, even like to just yeah, put my head down and just really go at it.
Yeah.
And
Do you even
AI
have
is
PTO for a vacation at home in your office?
yeah, exactly. That's exactly what I need. Exactly what I need.
Yeah.
Because yeah, it's too important to me. So
Yep.
yeah. So
Well, good job
that's
showing up.
and likewise, like um
It's so
yeah.
much easier if you have even just one. I know our last video was about community, and this
Mm,
touches on that too, but finding one accountability partner,
absolutely.
just somebody you could even text in the morning. They don't have to write back, but like somebody who you respect, who's going to hold you to it to say, hey, like I'm working on this week, I'm working on this today,
Absolutely. And
makes
if
such a
you
difference.
anybody, when our community opens up, we'll be those people for you guys. Like, I mean, and this is just me putting this out. I'm like, wait a minute. Part of, having a school community is just that, helping each other. What is an accountability partner? Somebody that listens to you, that kind of pushes you. That's there, they're here. They're looking for your progress. They're looking for what are you gonna do this week? So that's all it is. And so we'll do some of that as well. I think we have to. We have to help all of us out here.
Yep.
It's better. And with AI, let's not even go there. Wow. Did you discover anything new on AI this week or this?
Mostly, I mean, mostly what I've been focusing on with AI is around the message, like the messaging and my tone of my voice, training it to think, act, talk like me. Um, I can't remember if this was in, I think it was in Finland or some Scandinavian country. They passed a regulation where it's illegal. Your personhood is copyrighted by you. And don't ask me what that fully means, but basically like nobody can copy like your likeness. Just by being born, this is copyrighted, which I thought that was a given, but I guess it's not anymore. It's not. So I thought that was interesting, but yeah, I mean the I really am only using it as a beginner this week and kind of, I mean not beginner. I'm training it to know me better and sound like me so that anytime I ask it to do something, the response I don't have to edit.
That is genius. Genius. Talk to your AI and it's gonna learn how you speak. That's amazing. I'm gonna try it too.
Okay,
Thanks for
cool. We're gonna try that too. And then this might be looking ahead too, but in the spirit of involving people early on with our community and stuff, we need a name for this video series for this YouTube. We
Yes,
don't
we
have to
need
decide that now, but something we want to talk about because we'll need some help.
between Aubrey Curiosity and Unleash Unrepeatable You. Maybe add a miracle in there. I don't
Yeah.
know.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Lydie Jean. So all these words and names, and then we gotta mash them up together and like figure out something
Yep.
awesome.
So
Oh,
TBD.
yes. I love it. Well,
Okay. Good catch up. I will see
to
you soon.
see you soon.